This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so we're in our third day on inventories. And as I indicated, we'll probably be meeting all the way through 3 o'clock for the rest of the semester. Our format is to take a quiz, then review it, then move on to the next type because there are 3 types of inventories. But we're only concerned with FIFO inventories today. We're only through the quiz time. We're only concerned with FIFO inventories. And so you will have a quiz on FIFO today. And the way I do inventories, okay, if you don't complete it today, if you mess up, then you'll get to do it again on Tuesday. So hopefully you won't mess up on Tuesday too. But if you did, you'd have until the last, kind of the last day of class. We got to review. Well, we're hoping that everybody will be there. And for C students, what you have to do is to be able to do FIFO inventory. Okay, let's look at the handout today. And this is the practice problem that we were working on last time. But we're at 100 units in inventory, the per unit cost total. Then these purchase sold. And we're concerned about the gross profit. But remember, today, it's only FIFO. So you don't have to worry about those other columns. It's only FIFO today. When we do the journal to simplify it, I've got a little different format. All you got to do to worry about today is the FIFO columns, debit and credit. I better not make a larger than myself. So you're just working with the first 3 columns in those 3 journal entries that we made, the purchase and the sale. Here's your inventory flow chart. We're only concerned about the FIFO chart today. So we're only concerned about the FIFO chart. We don't have to worry about anything else because there are other inventory charts in here. Then we're going to post our entries. We're going to post sales, and we're going to post cost of goods sold FIFO. So today we're only concerned with sales and cost of goods sold FIFO. And the reason that we post them and get the balances is that when we get ready to answer the problem, we can take the numbers directly from those postings, the sales, cost, goods sold, and get our gross profit. So we have a lot of entries. We post them, and then we just get the total in the sales account, total in cost, goods sold account, and we calculate our gross profit. So let's begin the problem. We said in this problem, we had 100 units at 20. And that was 2,000. That was our beginning inventory. So we'll see it will allow us to put it in here. No, it didn't do it. Undo. Let me go up here again, see if it will allow us to put it in. Okay, so we got it in now, 100 units at 20. We don't have to worry about making a journal entry for the beginning inventory. So next, we purchased 1,500 shoes at 25 each. Excuse me, 150 pairs of shoes at 25 each. So the first thing we're going to do, we'll go ahead and make our journal entry. So we're going to debit inventory. And we're going to credit accounts payable. And since it's 150 at 25, that's going to be how much? 150 at 25. What's 150 at 25?
That would be, hold on.
3,750.
Yes.
So this is 750, okay?
Hey,
All we're doing is
3750, bro.
entries. Pardon?
Bro, it's 3750.
That sounds more like it.
That's what I said. I said
Oh, okay.
3,750.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, I heard the 7. Yeah, it's kind of faded on me a little bit. No big deal. So we got the 3750 in. Then our next step is to put it in here. So how many did we buy?
150.
Unit cost?
25.
We said this is 3750, correct?
50, yes.
And what do we do next?
And you're gonna put this on ending balance as well.
Copy it and put them in the ending balance. Okay. Then we had another purchase, 100 what at 30. So we purchased 100 at 30. What are our entries going to do? We know these things are going to be the same. Copy. But our amount's going to be what? 3,000?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So then we come to the inventory chart again, and we put in 100 at 30. As if you have 100 different types of shoes and sizes, you got a card like this on each shoe size. And this will be computerized, where we're just showing what happens in the computer. So now we have for sale 120, 150, 25, and 130. And it says next what? We sold how many?
250.
We're selling 250 pairs of shoes at 100. So if we sell 250 pairs of shoes at 100, we'll just debit cash, credit sales.
25,000.
25,000. Once we do that, we're going to come to the sales. That's 25,000, correct? Okay, but we know that every time we have a sale, we got to make another entry, right? We've got the debit cost of goods sold and credit inventory for what was sold. And we get this number from the inventory chart. We're going to get this number on the sale of 250 from the inventory chart. So we go to the inventory chart. Since we're selling 250, we're going to sell all of these. We're going to sell all of these. Let me not do. And so now we've sold the 250. And what's our total cost of those that we sold? $57.50. So this calculation gives us the amount that goes in that journal entry for cost of goods sold, $57.50. Then we're going to go ahead and put the debit in here for cost of goods sold. Okay. So what do we have left in our inventory now for FIFO? We've got these 100. So they're still there waiting to be sold. The others, the other 250, I'll just put it in here. They're gone. Then we have another transaction where we do what? We purchase 200 pairs of shoes at 40. So that's going to be how much?
$8,000.
Okay, so that gives us 8,000 in this account. And what are we gonna do with this once we make that purchase order? We're gonna do?
We put it on purchase GE1.
200 at 48,000. And we're gonna bring that over. So now we got 130 and 240. So in our found transaction, we sell 250 pairs of shoes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 250 at 100 is what? So now we got to repeat these journal entries.
$25,000.
We got 25,000 again.
Yes, I believe so.
Can you repeat that? I kind of lost on why did we have to put those numbers back again?
Well, I asked for the sale. We sold 250, so we got another sale here. Well, we had two sales of 250, one at 3, then again at 5.
Okay, got it.
So just two sales. So that's 25,000 again. We're gonna go down here and put the 25,000 here. So now we sold 250 again, but we got to come in here and get the cost of the 250. So we know we're gonna have all of these. For 150 of these. So we can get to 250. So we need 150. Those are in here at 40. So our cost is gonna be what? 6,000. Let's give us 250. That's our cost.
Hey, Prof, you kind of lost me right here. Hey, Prof,
Got you. Why did I
you kind of
lose?
lost me right here. 100. Or where you get 3, 6, and 9,000 again?
Okay, well, let me just do the underlining.
Oh, I get
Okay,
it.
we
So the
sold
3 and 6 is
250
done.
again. Okay, we sold 250 again. We have available 130 and 240. So we sold all of these. Okay, we sold those. That's why we're in business, not to hold shoes in inventory, but sell them. But the total sales were 250, so now we come in here and get 150 of these at 40 to get 6,000. Total is 9,000. So all we're doing is adding these two numbers to get the 9,000. Do you see the 133,000? We sold those shoes. Do you see that?
Yes, I see that.
Then we sold another we sold 100, so we sold 250. We had 300 for sale. 100 of those cost 30, 200 cost 40. We sold 250 of. And so we're selling all of the 100 at 30. Then we're selling another 150 of these to get the 250 being sold, which is what we're trying to do. And that's going to leave us an inventory of what?
Wouldn't it be 50, 40, and 2,000?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what's left from the 200?
Right. But if we're running a shoe store, this is the important column for us. We sold the shoes. When they're over here, we bought them and we got to pay for these shoes. So we're very happy to have items in this middle column that we sold. And so now we have the number 9,000 that goes in this journal entry. $9,000. Now we're going to go ahead and put this 9,000 here. So when we add these up, when we get our balance at the end, on the sales side, it's 50,000. On the cost side, it's going to be what? 14,750.
Yes.
Yes.
And we simply bring these numbers up, 50 and 14,750 from the T accounts. All the way up here. What's our gross profit?
Ooh.
35,250.
35, yeah, 250.
So we use this process. We had some shoes in inventory. We bought some and sold them. So based on what happened, we had a gross profit of 35,250. So that's all that we are doing. But what's the confusing part or difficult part?
I'm still confused on like the 250 part. Like when we had the two problems that were the same, I was trying to follow, but trying to hurry up and put the stuff down, so I wasn't grasping onto it. So, like when we have to, we're in a chart. Let me go to it. Hold on.
We
Like when we have to
know
cross out the 10, the 100, the 20, and the 2,000, and put the 150 and 25. I got confused on that. Like when we got to the so.
okay, so let's focus on this column here, the quantity column. Are we looking at quantities? Okay. We had a beginning inventory 100. We bought 150 and we bought 100. So the total that we got for sale at this point is what? We got 350,
350.
350
Yes, we have 350 in quantity.
in quantity for sale. And because we're using FIFO, we're always going to sell these old ones first. These, and these. So in the first, we sold 250. Okay. So we had 350. So we sold this 100. And we sold this 150. So that's how we, so just looking at quantities, we had 350, we sold 250, it came from those, and now we have 100 left. So don't worry about anything below that. Just look at that. We had 350 for sale. We sold 250, so we got 100 left. Which ones did we sell? The older ones first. Or had an inventory in that first purchase. So what we're trying to do is if we sell 250, we got to get them from here somewhere and get to 250. Any questions on just the quantities?
No.
Because see with
No,
the quantity, you can always then put in the unit cost. So go with the quantities. Then we bought 200. So now we have 300 for sale again now. Put my underline here. So we have 300 for sale. We have another sale for 250. Just looking at the quantities, we're gonna sell the old 100. And then we're gonna sell what? We're gonna come in here and get some too. So we get this 100, then we get 150 from here to get to 250, and we have 50 left. So sometimes it's easy just to look at the quantity of what's happening. Then you can come back and put the dollars in. Any questions?
sir, no, sir.
Anybody else? Okay, so your
Hey,
camera.
Professor, are you posting this on YouTube?
Yes, we'll be posting it as soon as the class is over.
Okay, bet.
But I'm going to pause it now.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so picking up on this first sale, we sell 1,000 at 20,000. So after this sale, we have left 1,000. Someone was asking at 20. So that's $20,000. And we still have the 2,000 at 25.
Professor, I have a question.
Yes. I'm sorry. Did I mute
Where
you?
did
Okay, go ahead.
sorry. Where did you get 20 from for the unit cost for
Right here,
the
right up here.
okay,
Those
thank you.
ones we had on hand at the beginning. That's a good question. So once again, we had 2,000 when we started at 20, and we bought 2,000 at 25. We're using FIFO. So when we're using FIFO, we sell the oldest ones first. Okay. So this is what we have left. Then in our next transaction, we're going to sell what? So I want to count 2,000 at 100. So now we're selling 2,000 at 100. No, we didn't put this cost of goods sold in here yet. Our cost of goods sold is what, 20,000? So we're going to put 20,000 here. And every time we have a credit to sales or debit to cost of goods sold, we go ahead and put that in the T account. So we're going to debit cost of goods sold for 20,000. All we're doing is working with FIFO. Now we have another sale of what? 2,000 at 100. So we've got to make these same two transactions again. So I can copy them and put them here. So if we sell 2,000 at 100, how much cash we gonna get? How much we gonna get on account? So this should be account receivable. I'll put that in there in case somebody, but that's not, we don't work. So how much money am I gonna get if I sell 2,000 at 100?
100,000.
I'm selling 2,000 at 100. How much am I gonna get?
200,000.
So you're gonna get 200,000. And since we got that sales account involved, we come down here and put the 200,000 in. Now we got to come up with this amount. So how much is the cost of goods sold going to be when we sell those 2,000? So we're going to look at here. We got to sell 2,000. So we're in the middle column now. If we got to sell 2,000, we're going to sell the old ones first. So we put the 1,000 at 20. So we got all the old ones sold now. But we still got to get 1,000 more. And what are they going to be at? 25. And so they're going to be 25,000. So I've got 2,000 sold. And the cost of those 2,000 in this transaction is going to be 45,000. Then I take the 45,000. Well, how much we got left first before we leave? How many we got left in inventory now?
1,000, 25, 25,000.
5,000.
Yes.
Okay, so we got that left, and so we're going to this 45,000, that comes in the transaction here, 45. Because it's cost of goods sold, we're gonna have 45,000 here. So your job is to, by 6 o'clock today, finish this problem. Is that possible?
Sir.
So your job is to finish it by 6 o'clock.
Can you go back to the T chart, T account? I just need to look at it real quick.
When you're done, can you let me turn in another paper because I turned in the wrong one. I downloaded it twice and I think I sent you the empty one.
Send me the empty one.
Yeah, because they're both named the same. And then I think the other one was a rough draft, so I just finished. Well, yeah.
I'll just put something in there for a second submission. Just a second.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So Chessier, Jose, Kristen, Jennifer. Suppose we're doing LIFO. Okay. It's for everybody, but when we do LIFO, we have the same entries, and the only one that's going to change in terms of dollar amount is cost of goods sold. So if we were doing LIFO and weighted average, we could copy these numbers so if you've done these journal entries, you got the answer. And the cost of goods sold number will change. So these numbers will stay the same too. So that's why I set it up this way. Once you've done journal entry 1 and journal entry 2, it stays the same for all methods, so you already have it. Now let's go to LIFO. So if you were doing LIFO, you sell the last ones first, not the first ones. So let me just see if I can copy this stuff. Copy. Okay. So
Professor Boyd.
this is LIFO. So
Professor
if
Boyd.
you were to sell 1,000 in LIFO, guess what? You come to the bottom. You're selling the newest ones first.
Professor
So
Boyd.
yes.
I have to head to work. Do I just submit what I have right now, or what? I'm not
6
going to
o'clock, I
finish.
said you can submit it at 6. It's going to be a homework that you can submit at 6. Okay?
That's what I'm saying. So do I just submit what I've done because I have to head to
You
work
can
now?
submit it at 6 o'clock.
Honestly, if you can't finish it, I would just submit what you have.
That's what I'm asking. Yeah, appreciate it.
Well, if you're
That's
not going to be able to get back to it, then that's fine. Okay. So we're just showing that if you are dealing with FIFO, you start from the top and go down. If you're dealing with LIFO, you go from the bottom up. So what I want to happen now is this. First of all, everybody go through and finish FIFO and get it to him by 6. I guess, hopefully you're not work, so just get it to him by 6 in terms of your problem, whether it's 8 or 10. That'll be good practice. That'll be a homework. And so we will test on FIFO again on Tuesday. Now, if you got it done and you're ready for LIFO, and that's fine. So if you got yours done, then you can work to be ready for your LIFO test on Tuesday, but that won't be mandatory. So, just give them some options. So you kind of have to work with this yourself and work at it. Now, I bet a lot of you all have a whole bunch of shoes in y'all closets. Okay, Chelsea says no. But now you look.
Let me just say no, I don't.
Okay. But for those who do have a lot of shoes in their closet, like Angela, the company is very happy that you have those shoes there. So we're looking at how that company operates. So, I mean, you move from, okay, I'm buying shoes and putting them in my closet, to I'm selling them to other people and putting money in the bank. So which one you think is the best way to be going?
LIFO.
Well, not LIFO, but we're talking about selling shoes as opposed to buying them. That's all. So we work on it. I'll be here at 11 tomorrow. Then on Monday, I will try. I'm trying to be here in the 2 to 2:30 time frame on Monday also. And then you can always email me. So if there's a time we're working on it. Our final exam in this course is on Thursday at 3 to 5. So it's Thursday of the exam week, 3 to 5. So we do have some time there.
Professor Boyd?
Yes.
I'll have to leave right now. I have to go to practice. I'll see
Okay.
you on Tuesday. Bye, everyone.
Okay. Okay, so don't let this just stump you. People are selling shoes all over the world with all kinds of educational backgrounds, but they're selling shoes. So every country in the world has shoe stores. And these people who are mainly they are running that company, doing what we're doing here now. And so, given all of your intelligence and knowledge and education and computers and everything, I expect you all to make a decision that you're going to be able to run a shoe store financially. So, have a pleasant rest of your day. Submit in at 6 o'clock your total problem, hopefully. And then we'll do a retest on this on Tuesday. And I'll see those tomorrow at, what do we say, 10 o'clock or 11?
11.
You said,
11,
oh, you said
11
two.
tomorrow. So we'll see you all at 11 tomorrow.
Oh, bye, Professor. Sorry for the stupid question. I really was not thinking, even though I already was doing it that way.
It's okay. There are no stupid questions.
That is a lie.
It helps someone out. So I appreciate the questions.
That is a lot. There's a lot of stupid questions. There's definitely stupid questions.
I'd rather have the questions than lack of knowledge. Okay, so we'll see 11 tomorrow. Angela, how we coming?
See you later, Professor.
Okay, Paul. Wrong.
Have a good one.
All right. Can't hear you, Angela. speak? For some reason, I can't hear you. So for some reason, your mic is not working. But I know you're going to get it this time. Okay. All right. We'll see you whenever we see you. Hopefully tomorrow. If not, we'll see you on next Tuesday. Bye.